Hey you guys, it's your main man. Actually, I'm bringing you guys some more Inazuma 11 strikers. In the last episode, we defeated the International All-Stars, and today we are going to do the next team on the competition route, and that is Dark Angels. So,
let's go.
Anyway, not a lot has happened, not a lot has changed. In terms of my team, I put Rokuko on the team, and also what's his name? Begins with a T. I forget what his name is, but over here, this is the main team we're gonna be going up against, and it's the end. And no, it's not the end. What are they called? Dark Angels. I forgot. But the goalkeeper's pretty easy to get past, so I wouldn't be that scared. A lot of the defenders have the blocking moves, so watch out for that. And the two strikers are pretty goddamn strong, so don't let them score and you should be alright. So let's just go ahead and straight into the battle. So I guess I should use this time to talk about episode number 24, no 23 of Inazuma 11 Go Galaxy, and it's basically the second half of the Sandorian March, and it is finally we get to see how the souls work, and they don't seem to work the same as something like a Kashin or a Miximax. I'm not really sure how they work, to be honest, because it wasn't really made clear. It seems like they turn into an animal and then the animal does something, and it can either be a shot, a block move, or a dribble. But the match basically starts off at the second half, and they're still winning, but it doesn't go for that long when it starts losing their lead.
What an amazing strike! Brilliant save from the keeper.
And so the Sandorians are basically using a bunch of harsh tackling moves, and they're basically beating asses. Alright, so let's show off Rokuko's strongest move, Soul Hand.
Soul Hand!
Fire attributed goalkeeper is so broken in this game. Anyway, basically, what happens is,
let's go!
Can I switch?
Here
I go! Oh, come on. Alright. I don't really like this team, they're really easy. I say this while I lose the ball. I have way too many strikers in my team. Let's try and score with Pivotal. Whoa, that was close. Go douche. That's what I thought.
They scored the first goal.
And I thought there was a little problem with the audio there, sorry about that. Anyway, the match is pretty much that, and I think it's Zanakaru tells Konoha that like she has to protect the team, and this kind of resolve helps Konoha to unlock her soul, which is the fox. And with that, she's able to take the ball out of the hands of the Sandorians, and it changes the entire entire flow of the match, and we're back on to Wu. And then I think it's Zanakaru. He's another guy who uses a soul and to score a goal. And the captain of the Sandorians also has a soul and uses that to get past the other players. But in the end we still win, and it kind of leaves a sad note because basically we have duped the Sandorians. Basically we have doomed them to die and to get their planet destroyed, so they're pretty pissed about that. And so when the Earth 11 are about to leave, Tsurugi gets kidnapped and is replaced by a different Tsurugi. And this Tsurugi is actually kind of a nice, well, we don't know exactly who he is. Me thinks he's a robot, but I don't think he is. I think he's just a person. But he reports to the queen that we saw the other day.
Legendary one! What an incredible shot!
Okay, so you're able to rock now. That's nice. Ah, come on. Steal the ball. Whatever, man. Let's take the ball back. Okay. So if you don't know, the Archangel mixed with two teams that were in the third season. And I think we can score again because we did it one time. We do it again, most definitely. I forgot to say that Tenma also meets this mysterious alien who gives him basically a rock and tells him that he should collect 5 pieces of a rock so he can save the universe. So we don't know what that means yet. Probably means that when he collects all the rocks, he's going to be able to stop the other planets from getting destroyed. So I guess there's hope. And it isn't all sad because they've condemned many countries, many planets to be destroyed. Who gives a shit? You know, it's about the world's about self-preservation. But yeah, 2 souls were shown off, and no, 3 souls were shown off. But altogether, I'm really confused on how they will work, and because they look like normal Hisashi moves, but somehow special because the person actually turns into the animal that they're trying. The animal themselves, so I don't know, maybe it's just, maybe it looks like that from outside or something, I don't know. Let's try and shoot with, well, that didn't work.
Let's go.
Oh yeah. Alright. Wait, I don't think it worked that time, so let's try.
And that's the end of the first half.
Trying to go for crossfire, but I was denied. Alright, second half should be a bit more easier.
And we're back for the second half.
Anyway, another thing we could talk about was probably the new YouTube comment section, and everybody hates it. And I think, well, yes, I do dislike it. Why I really dislike, I don't, First thing is that I don't like how you can now put links in them, because people keep linking like shit that gives you a virus and nobody wants that.
What an amazing strike!
And also, there's no limit to how much you can write, and I think that's actually kind of a bad idea, because people just keep doing this ASCII thing where they're basically just drawing penises and stuff like that, and it's very, very immature, very stupid, and I really dislike seeing those kind of things. They're trying to make it easier, and they're trying to make the comment section better, but they're not doing it the right way, and they're even forcing people to be part of Google Plus. And you know, I have a Google Plus on my personal account. I have Google Plus. I've connected it to Google Plus, and that's because, and even my friends don't even use Google Plus. I have my friends on them, but they don't even use them. But
teams look like they're in great shape.
I don't use Google Plus that often, but I know for a lot of other people around us, they won't like using it. They're basically forcing people to use Google Plus, and millions upon millions of people use YouTube every day, and it's like you're forcing millions of people to do your shit. That's not fair. Nobody wants to do it, and it should be a choice. I think a lot of the changes that Google makes to YouTube should be choice driven, like the change of the channel out, the way the channel looks. I don't have really much of a problem, but I like the old style. You could have your own background and stuff. You can customize it. If you knew what you were doing, you could customize your channel in such a way that it would look pretty good. But now you're just limited, just ridiculously limited. It's really unfair, but I go over that because it wasn't such a big thing. But this is a big thing because it affects, you know, how YouTube works. It affects one of the main core reasons we use YouTube. On the other hand, I like a lot of the features that they have added. You know, I don't necessarily. I like the fact that you can edit your comments. Like if you make a comment, you can edit, because I do a lot of spelling mistakes when I do comments, and it can confuse people. So it's nice to actually be able to. Oh no. So that's their like ace move, Shadow Ray. Hopefully I can block it. And oh well, I'm still winning anyway. Shadow Ray is pretty powerful move, so yeah, be careful. Let's try and score. Okay.
Now. Diabolical cut. What an incredible block!
Is it me, or the text for diabolical cut changed? Because it used to be red. Maybe my eyesight is missing. I don't know.
What a thrilling match today.
Anyway, let's try and go for crossfire, because I think. Oh, fuck you, you ass.
Behold our magic. This match is white
That's
hot.
not magic. You just kids. Actually, you know, man. The whole like thing about Dark Angel kind of confuses me because I don't know how it works. Are they like demons? I don't know how it works. That whole Cyrus story.
What an incredible shot!
I mean, like you have like the angels who fight against the demons, and the demons are trying to make Susie, I think her name is Heartland. Susie Heartland into a bride for some kind of demon thing.
They really are unstoppable.
And the angels are trying to do something else, and then they team up for some bloody reason. Really confusing, this arc. But doesn't make them any less of a pushovers than oh, yeah, I have endou up front because I have a bunch of moves that include endou, and yeah, it is over. Bluff. Yes, it's over. You're wasting it. I think I've talked about enough about the YouTube comment section. I mean, enough people have voiced their opinion in many different ways. But yeah, I don't think it's a very good idea, and I think that they just really have to revise what I think Google really have to revise what they're doing with Google. I think Google really needs to revise what they're doing with YouTube and consider how it affects us, the users. You know, I hear people are going to be leaving YouTube because of how shit it's been, and to be honest, I don't necessarily blame them. I love the Phoenix. I love the way it looks. Skadoosh.
Oh, it went in.
But yeah, for the future of YouTube, I think
The otherworldly
they
dark
really do
angels are
have
about
to
to
listen
kick off. Can they claw
to
this
the
back?
users. They really do.
No angel.
It's not called YouTube for nothing.
What an incredible block!
And other people are saying, why don't we make our own YouTube thing,
Hey,
like
don't
something
strain
close to
yourself,
YouTube,
guys.
but it doesn't work because
Leave it.
it costs a lot of money.
Diabolical cut!
I mean, YouTube is on many different servers, that's why you can host millions and millions of people. And
Brilliant save from the
it works
keeper.
because
That's the end of the match, ladies and
it
gentlemen.
costs a lot of money
What an intense match
to
that was.
maintain that kind of stuff, so I don't know. I'm
This
gonna keep
commentary
with
brought to you
YouTube,
by
see
me,
what happens,
Chester
and
Horse Jr.
hopefully they don't make any big mistakes. Because I really like, Google is like this huge ass thing. Oh yeah, we won the first competition. Yay! Google is this huge ass company, so I don't think they'll be messing anything up too much. But we got some items, and we got some Inazuma points, and we got a bunch of Inazuma points. That's nice. Anyway, you think it's over just because we finished the third competition round? Yeah. Sorry about that. Anyway, I guess that's it for today's episode, and yay, we can do so many stuff. Well, what is this? We have one last team to face. Team Ogre have joined the first competition. They're a powerful team, so be careful. I like how they put it like where it lands in the timeline, because the Ogre movie is like in the first season, happens in the first season, so yeah. Alright, so next time we're going to take on the final competition rounds, and we're going to defeat Team Ogre. And until then, this has been your main man Axion, signing off. Peace.